Turbo Trading with head trader Robert Knight, MBA.
Okay, this is a video on the difference between RIVN and DWAC, the stock promotion between the two. Now, RIVN is a new listing. They raised, and these are all going to be key points. They raised $70 billion, I think it was, in an IPO at $74 a share. It's EV stock, new electric truck. Now, it has sold off sharply here today, but this thing came, was a $74 underwriting, and it spiked in 2, 4, 5 days to 180. Now backed off this to 143, but a huge move and in continuation. And I'll talk about these in a second. Whereas DWAC was a SPAC. Now it also spiked from 10 to 170. So as far as a percentage move, huge, much bigger. But now languishing, and here it's 60, just trading in a sideways pattern. And I would think that this actually pulls down lower. DWAC has no revenues, no assets, maybe they have I think they have a program that got hacked. But this is going to be a social media platform used by former President Trump to promote whatever he's promoting. And RIVN is a EV company, which is very hot at the moment. This is we saw the LCID Lucid double in 2 or 3 days here. Tesla going from 700 to 1200. So this is a very hot sector, the EV sector. And this company is, big promoters. Amazon's a big shareholder of it. I think GM is a big shareholder of it. So, and this has a worldwide audience. And so there's a lot. And so when this starts to go, there's a lot of people that are watching this and can buy it. And because it's a hot sector, it's worldwide, everybody has an interest in it. It's big names in it, and so it gets this big pop. It's probably tightly held, gets a big pop and comes back now. It is pulling back now, but an initial a lot of interest. So that's why that one goes. But DWAC only goes for a day. 2 days, spiked up from 10 to 180, and now backing off, going sideways. The universe of buyers for this stock is much less. It's a media company, social platform. It's a good idea, just like RIVN is a good idea, but it's not topical. RIVN is the hot spot in the world, and then this has a much smaller universe of buyers. With all due respect to President Trump, I don't want to politicize this, but it's basically the right wing, Fox News watchers that are participating in this stock, and then of course everybody else jumped on. But once it started to come off, then the shorts really come into it, and there's a bigger universe of short sellers for a company like this than there is for short sellers in a hot sector. So it all comes down to the promoter, how well they can promote it, and the sustainability of the idea that's behind it. Both of them, I think, will come back down to earth into more realistic numbers, because neither of them have any sales. This one is, and DWAC is even less of a company, because it only has an idea. It doesn't really have any assets. I think it does have a technology, but anybody could produce one of those. The social media technology, I'm sure anybody can produce one of those. So that's the big difference between the two.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.